2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Hawks on their way to the locker room earlier, hoping to send their fans home happy tonight. A view of the...
Brian, thank you.
Oh, it sure is. Good stuff there, Allie. So here are the Jazz starting five. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the five. And for Atlanta, in the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovic. Collins at the four with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. Now here's Conley. The three from Mitchell. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
This is Mitchell at his best. Such an aggressive scorer, always ready to shoot as soon as he catches it.
Pass to Hunter. Back to Young. From behind the arc. O'Neal pulls it in.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. That's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Young against Conley. Young can't hit. Utah has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star, but you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
Bogdanovic with it, and Capella picks him up defensively. Pass to Conley. About a minute and a half through the first quarter, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Even though Conley is older, he's still really fast, using that speed well to draw the foul on the drive.
And Conley drops them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Collins outside. Outside Bogdanovic. Pass to Hunter. Collins against Bogdanovic. Shot clock at 6. Young, count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
Conley against Young. Outside Bogdanovic. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 3 assists in the game.
I just love the ball.
Pass to Hunter. The 3 is up. Rebounded by the Jazz.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
And there's the rejection.
Now, you don't see a lot of shot blocks from Bogdanovic, but he is big enough to get it done.
Bogdanovic passes to Gobert. Outside Bogdanovic. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now here's Conley. That shot is good by O'Neal.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Here's Young. Hunter with the ball. He's picked up by Conley. There's Young with the 3. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Conley goes in. Pass to Gobert. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Mitchell, and he drives in, and that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Conley against Young. Pass to Bogdanovic. Hunter on the wing. Back to Bogdanovic. Now here's Hunter. Tightly guarded. from downtown, and it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist by Hunter.
Great shooting off the pass. Get the feet set, good balance. Bogdanovich dangerous.
Conley passes to Gobert. Back to Conley. And he banks in the layup.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
The Hawks trailing. Outside Young. Launches it. And the Hawks with another three.
Trae Young has been inspired by the generation before him. Deep threes, that's his thing.
There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter here. Gobert passes to Mitchell. Driving to the basket. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Capella.
And he's not shying away from the drive at all. Mitchell isn't afraid of the tough defense, and that tenacity gets him to the line.
27 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Young, the pass to Hunter. From the arc. Trae Young, that's good. Young's got 8 points.
That's Trae Young's role out there to score and score often.
Conley up top. Hunter covering. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. Fires for three. Offensive rebound. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
Yeah, the replay makes it.
And so it's Utah closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be back in a moment. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Utah.
So far, guys, they've done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy buckets.
I also like on the offensive end how they're working to get the ball into the paint, into the teeth of the defense. They've created a lot of high percentage shots so far.
Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Pass to Mitchell. And with the analytics movement, teams try to give objective ratings to player performance. But Brent, ranking defenders still seems imprecise.
Yeah, it's tough with player tracking and some of the data out there. They're getting better and better at it. But I think we're a few years out, BA, before it is we see how it is that defensive players and player metrics can be defined to put guys into roles, into clusters where they can start to show their defensive prowess.
Capella, the pass to Collins. Outside Bogdanovich. Just 3 to shoot. The 15-footer. That one no good. So Utah will take it the other way. Pass to Gobert. Outside Mitchell. With the drive. And Mitchell with the slam.
And when I think of Mitchell, I think of relentless. He's so active and drives with such purpose.
Outside Young. Three-pointer. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
And he gets the bucket.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
High post Young. Give him 8 points now. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul of the game. Bogdanovich against Gobert. From deep, Capella. Atlanta again missing.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long. And Capella's journey to the NBA. Born in Switzerland, school in France, a project in 2014, and 90 minutes in just his first season, BA.
Hey, rejected by Capella.
Capella's reach is so intimidating for anybody on the inside. That's why you can anchor your defense with him.
And the Jazz pushing it up now. And Mitchell with the slam.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points, while the other guys struggle to keep up.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Lots of credit has to go to the Houston Rockets. Brent, they stayed patient developing Capella, and he's turned into a great center.
Yeah, part of that development was being in the G League for a number of games for him to get his conditioning and his feet wet. And then he was amazing during that 2014-15 season. Huge strides in playing alongside James Harden. Capella took a big confidence jump as well.
Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Williams. And a nice finish on the layup. Williams has got his first 2 points.
Lou Williams still has some nasty handles. I love him busting out some of those tricky moves from time to time.
Pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Here's Gobert. Second shot opportunity. And he takes it up and lays it in. Gobert's got 4 points this quarter.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And here's Herter. Fires the three. Williams misses. The Jazz have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Here's Mitchell. Here's Gobert. He goes up again. Good work there. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Clarkson for three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Clarkson's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Clarkson draining one from deep, something he has to continue to work on. Stretch out the floor.
To the inside, Jang. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Clarkson for three. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Utah, up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. Donovan Mitchell was on fire in the first half. He had 13 points and 2 rebounds. This is... And that's a wrap.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. They've got Rudy Gay. He's out there with Hassan Whiteside. Joe Ingles is out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at point. And out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Utah has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Clarkson outside, down low. Here's Whiteside. Banked it in off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 16.
That's just maybe some bully ball from Whiteside. You like to see him get post position where he gets both feet into the paint and wet.
Stolen by Whiteside. Here's Gay. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Pass to Reddish. 6 on the shot clock. To the wing, right side. Here's Jang. The rebound by Oni.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Now here's Gay. The shake. And the layup is up and in. Gay's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Outside Herter. Pass to Gallinari. Puts the move on. Here's Reddish. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the triple. Reddish has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
You can't back off of Reddish. He's going to let it rip. Big expectations on Cam Reddish as he came into the league and now starting to adapt to more and more minutes.
To the middle. Here's Whiteside. Nifty move. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And while Cam Reddish has certainly had his obstacles since joining the league, he's proven he's ready to learn, Brent.
I think that's the most important thing is after you get over the anger, BA, trust me, they get angry first, is just to settle in and say, what can I work on and where can I start to earn minutes on the floor? Cam's starting to do that, and he's starting to grow.
Pass to Jang. Back to Reddish. Here's Jang. The Hawks need to get one up here. And the Hawks with another 3.
Well, he's just got such a nice, easy release on the 3-ball. Reddish not looking rushed.
Here's Oni. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Gay's shot is good.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
For Atlanta, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Herter. Outside, Williams. Rebound, Utah. Inside. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. Here's Herter. The shot won't fall, and Utah will come the other way. To the paint. Here's Ingles. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
The free throw drops for Ingles. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Historically, a few franchises have gobbled up most of the NBA championships. A significant number of teams have never won a title, though. However, we're in an interesting time. A lot of those franchises are looking for their first title. They're among the top teams now. And guys, they're hoping to get on the board.
Oh, yes. Very interesting, Allie. Thanks for that. Out of bounds. It'll be Jazz ball. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
59 seconds left in the third. Here's Oni. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And that one's good. Clarkson.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Herter. Looking to end the run. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. For Utah, they've gone a perfect 7 for 7 and looking strong in this third quarter. Back to Gay. Fires it from 18. And the Jazz tack on 2 more.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. Hey, guess what? Mission accomplished.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
To the inside. Here's Whiteside. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Whiteside's got 7 points in the game. And so it's the Utah Jazz firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Kevin Herter. Cam Reddish is out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then it's Gorgie Jang. And it's Williams in at point guard. So that's the Hawks 5. Pass to Oni. 6 to shoot. They grab their own miss. That one is off. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Williams with it. Ingles covering. Back to Williams. Doubled by Ingles. It's stolen by Clarkson. Here we go. 1-on-1. Tipped away. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. A line change here for Utah.
Jazz substitution.
Utah with the ball. Outside Mitchell. 5 on the clock. Beyond the arc. That shot off the mark. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. Outside Hunter. To the middle. Here's Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Well, take your choice. You can either foul him or watch him dunk. Well, actually, in this case, you could get both.
Outside Mitchell. O'Neal on the wing. Outside for Mitchell. Capella with a block. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Capella. Two on the clock. And here's Gobert from the arc. Atlanta is shooting about 43% in this one. Bogdanovich on the wing. Outside Hunter. Down low. Here's Capella. And Gobert with a block.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Bogdanovich, no good. For Utah, they've got nothing to fall in this fourth quarter. 0 of 5. Here's Conley. Collins with the rebound.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
There's Young with the 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. The rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Left side, Bogdanovich. 4-3. The second effort. Capella finds Collins. Chalk up 2 there.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
Pass to O'Neal. Now Mitchell. It's stolen by Hunter. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Outside Young. Back to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 5. Inside, Capella.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Jazz.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Rudy Gobert.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard, and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
Mitchell misses.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Bogdanovich, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Now here's Conley. Three-pointer. Sinks the tray.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town. What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
Kept alive, and he commits the intentional foul.
And that's his first personal foul. First team foul.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Bogdanovich, that's good.
Bogdanovich got himself in a great spot, just reading where that carom was coming off of the rim and collected it.
Conley on the attack, and he makes it on the layup.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
So we see the Jazz taking the
Game is. David, good insight. Thank you. So the opening lineup for the Heat. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point. And for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
Young with no one around. Good on the 3-point shot.
Hard to defend Trae Young from out there because he's a master at creating space.
Lowry against Young, and Robinson wide open. He shoots. Gets to the corner and buries it.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Lowry against Young. Hunter on the wing. Butler with the steal. Here's Lowry. Finish off the break.
What a move by Lowry. He can create shots with his handles.
Young against Lowry. Young passes to Hunter. Butler with the steal. And here we go. It's Butler. Adebayo finds Butler. Back to Adebayo. Butler on the wing. Passes it to Adebayo. Just 3 to shoot. Pulls up on the elbow, and the Heat get another bucket right there.
Sweet touch from the mid-range. This is Kyle Lowry's game right here. Great shot.
And really hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league.
Now Hunter. Pass to Collins. Butler with the steal. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
Here's Lowry. And he makes that one. Lowry's got 6 points. And with Butler and his intensity, Greg, it's a perfect fit for him in Miami.
And yeah, it can rub some players the wrong way, but it goes hand in hand with the culture here. Hard to imagine Butler on a team other than Miami. And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Young against Lowry.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
The pass to Robinson. Over Bogdanovich. Butler against Hunter. Trying to get open is Adebayo. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
And Young kicks to Hunter. Basket on the assist by Hunter. Young's got his second basket of the game.
Slick shot from Trae Young off the pass. He doesn't waste any time putting it up.
Robinson. He can't get that one. Good work defensively by Capella. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. Trailing by 2. 1:11 left in the first quarter. Collins passes to Capella. The Hawks working the ball around. And Bogdanovich kicks to Capella. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The Heat have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Pass to Robinson for 3. Hands it from downtown. He's got 5.
We've seen that from Lowry for a long time. A fantastic passer of the basketball.
Passes it to Capella. Now, here's Hunter. Defended by Butler. Tipped away. It's stolen by Adebayo. Butler kicks to Lowry. Lets it fly. Pass to Tucker. Shot clock at 6. Miami needs to get a shot off. Here's Butler. Hits the front of the rim and out. Knocked loose. Stolen by Tucker. The rebound by Young. Bogdanovich looking around. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Heat lead by 5. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Heat.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the Heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor for Miami. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And it's Lowry penetrating, and that one, good. Lowry's got the lead up to 7 now for the Heat.
In such control driving to the hoop, Lowry's a veteran. He's seen everything in this league.
Young inside. Lowry covering. Bogdanovich wide open. And the 3 off target.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
And they get it back. Bogdanovich against Lowry. Takes it inside. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Hunter, the pass to Collins. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Never want to shy away. Collins delivers as much contact as he receives. What his coaches and teammates love about DeAndre Hunter is his even keel. He never loses his cool, and he's impossible to rattle.
Clock at 6. Butler finds Lowry. To the paint. Stolen by Collins. Hunter, the pass to Young. Here's the dish to Hunter. Down low. It's stolen by Adebayo. The pass to Tucker. The shot, no good. Collins with some nice D.
And given how level-headed Hunter is, he's a good guy to have on the floor when you need a clutch bucket. He's made more than a few big shots in his life.
You know, it's crazy. He actually likes the pressure of those big moments. That's not true for every player.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile One block a moment ago.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Now here's Butler. He takes it in. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
I love that about Jimmy Butler. Sees a little bit of daylight, takes it, and slams it.
Young outside. Kicks to Bogdanovich. No good from outside. The Heat leading by 7. Robinson dishes to Lowry. Butler on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the first half of the game. 6 to shoot. And it's Miami with another.
Running it down their throats. 3 straight baskets there in transition.
Young against Lowry. Capella, the pass to Hunter. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
And the wide open shot from Morris. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And known as a combo guard, Victor Oladipo has some point guard level passing skills in the body of a 2.
Williams kicks to Reddish. And Reddish with the swing.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Oladipo taking his time here. Dishes it to Dedmon. Pass to Morris. Here's Strus. Poked away. Taken away by Williams. Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Reddish. It's hauled in by the Heat.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
A nice shot by Gallinari.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
Oladipo outside. 15 seconds left in the first half. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Dedmon. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
The toughness of Dedmon showing up again, making the extra effort play, finishes through contact.
And we finished one half of basketball. Miami ahead. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to... It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. At the end of one, they were able to end up... And that'll do it for us, the third quarter.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. One of the stories here, Kyle Lowry getting it done today.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
On the wings, Herder and Reddish. Gorgie Dang is out there with Gallinari, and it's Williams at the 1. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Jang, the pass to Reddish. No good on the 3. The Heat leading by 9. Here's Strus. On the wing, Morris. Now, Hero. He's guarded closely. There's the drive. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
The athleticism plus the mobility. Tyler Hero is someone who drives well inside.
Williams dishes to Reddish. Williams in the post, guarded by Oladipo. Pass to Jang. He kicks it to Reddish. Here's Williams. Here's Jang. It's Dedmon with the rebound. And so here is Miami. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Now, Hero. He's tightly guarded. Williams against Oladipo. Dedmon passes to Oladipo. Banked in off the glass. Oladipo's got the lead up to 13 now for the Heat.
Nimble play there from Oladipo in the paint, navigating around the defense and getting that one to go.
Here's Reddish. Pass to Herder. Shoots over Hero. And the shot is long.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Now how they envision this one.
In Tyler Hero's defense, maybe not his strength, but it's an area he's looking to improve.
You know what I like about him, though? He wants to improve, and that's half the battle. Bulking up would help him as he gets bullied a little bit on those drives. You like that he wants to be more than just a scorer, Gio.
The Hawks trail by 13. And the wide open shot from Reddish. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Reddish has got his second bucket of the game to go. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. There's the pass to Strus. Back to Hero. Strus passes to Hero. Shot clock at 6. From past the arc, it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Williams passes to Herter. Back to Williams. A 3-ball. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Herter's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Hawks.
And right there you see Herter's instincts for the game, especially at the offensive end.
To the right side. Back to Hero. 6 to shoot. That's tipped. Here's Herter. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. Got a piece of it, and he recovers it. Drops in the layup for 2. The Heat leading by 7. Oladipo with the ball. And the layup's good off the glass.
And with underrated strength, Oladipo isn't worried about absorbing some contact.
Williams against Oladipo. Williams passes to Herter. Gallinari outside. Reddish kicks to Gallinari. Inside. And Gallinari throws it down.
Nice look from Kevin. Intelligent and unselfish.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Oladipo. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
Shakes him. Herter passes to Jang. Williams, that's for 2. No good. And so it's the Miami Heat ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 9-point game. Here's Bogdanovich, and he comes up with the deuce.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And here's Lowry. In the corner, it's Robinson. And it's good off the back rim and in. And it's 7 points for Robinson.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Young fires away from outside. The shot, no good. And it's Miami the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
Not many bigs have Bam Adebayo's vision. Just another reason this coaching staff trusts him with the ball.
Young dishes to Bogdanovich. It's stolen by Adebayo. Tucker finds Lowry. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Doesn't get any higher percentage than this. Adebayo is ferocious when he gets it in close.
Right side, Bogdanovich. Pass to Capella. Hawks need to get off a shot here. Collins with it. Now defended by Adebayo. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Passes it to Robinson. Outside Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Butler. Uncovered. That's in. Coming off an assist from Adebayo. And the Heat lead by 15.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Young pass to Bogdanovich. Into the lane. Now the pass to Capella. The kick out to Young. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Guarded by Robinson. The Hawks again can't hit.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Pass to Tucker. Outside Lowry. Fires from deep. Hits the three-point bomb.
Did you see where Kyle Lowry pulled up from on that three? Talking about playing with confidence.
Young outside. Will it go? No good there. And it's Miami the other way. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now Robinson. From deep three-point range, Hunter grabs the miss.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Heat.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Kyle Lowry.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
Lowry against Young. Outside Lowry. Kicks it to Tucker. And it's good with time running down in the shot clock. And the Heat lead by 15.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
A three from Bogdanovich. And it's Miami with the rebound. They led by as many as 18 points. Now here's Butler. Lowry feeling it out a bit. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. A solid win. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
at Duke, so I came in right away ready to contribute. And that's right. I was fortunate enough to make the All-Star team in my rookie season, too. So I came in ready.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Hawks, in the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. Here's Young. Pass to Hunter. Back to Young. Collins against Crowder. Bogdanovich from long range. Kept alive by Atlanta. Outside Young. 4 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. And he can't get that one. And Phoenix the other way now. Over to the left wing. Paul against Young. Bridges passes to Paul. Here's the 3. Rebound Atlanta.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Bogdanovich finds Young. Capella. It's good on the putback.
Refusing to give up on the glass, Capella truly works for his rebounds.
Outside Paul. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Here's Crowder. Excellent D there from Collins.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Well, you think about Jake Crowder's career. He has bounced around to a few teams. But one thing we know, he's always had an impact to affect the game with his defense and with his basketball intellect. Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
Capella against Ayton. Booker, the pass to Crowder.
Well, it can't get worse than this. 0 for 4 to start.
Off target at the rim. And Doris, Crowder's defense, a big part of what he can offer a team.
Right, because he's strong enough to guard in the post. He's quick enough to guard on the perimeter. Think about it. In 2020 NBA Finals, he was asked to contain LeBron James. That's the kind of confidence coaches have in Crowder's competitive spirit defensively. This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Pass to Bridges. It's Booker on the wing. Over Bogdanovich. And again, it's the Suns missing.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Ooh, poked away. Paul against Young to the inside. And Collins with the big block.
You can't sleep on Collins' long arms when he's defending you. He'll swat you down all day with that long reach.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Paul passes to Ayton. Back to Paul. To end the run. Gets a second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Look at Chris Paul getting aggressive. He's not going to let that 3 go unanswered. He's too competitive for that.
Left side Hunter. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Young from long range. And the Hawks with another 3.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Paul. Outside Booker. Over Bogdanovich. Booker, good.
Part of why Devin Booker has been an all-star, never afraid to mix it up on the interior.
Young with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Outside Young. Bogdanovich from long range. Hits the three-pointer. Bogdanovich has got 6.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Paul passes to Bridges. to the paint. Pass to Booker. Here's Crowder. Bridges outside. Clock is at 3. Wing shot on the way. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. Atlanta's gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Controls the rebound and the putback.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Crowder. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time.
The always aware Chris Paul, one of the great passers in history. There's another assist.
And here's Young. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. They're communicating. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from the Hawks, what's your take so far?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. So that's the Hawks 5. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Capella. And Aiden pulls it down. The Suns trailing. Payne, the pass to Šarić. Over Hunter. Šarić shot is off.
Boy, one thing you love about Dario Šarić, his ability to pass as a big man. This guy has great vision and the ability to deliver the basketball.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, PA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Payne, the pass to Bridges. To the middle. Stolen by Collins. And now the Hawks on the break. Back to Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. Now here's Young, defended by Payne. Clock at 6. Young, the pass to Collins. And a miss there on the triple. And Doris Šarić, almost like a store-brand version of Jokic with how he can create.
Oh, that's a great description because there are some fantastic store brands. He's got that same skill set, right? This guy is always going to find a way to contribute because he's got such a well-rounded offensive game.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well. With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Booker, the pass to Payne. Back to Booker for 3. And the Suns miss again.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
It's deflected. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Young from long range.
Things got off to a good start for them offensively, but now it looks like they're losing some of that momentum.
Payne, the pass to Šarić. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Pass to Collins from 9 feet. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists in the game. And it's the Suns with the ball. No points yet here in the second quarter for him. Now Šarić to end the drought. The rebound by Bogdanovich. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. And that goes out of bounds. Last touch by Šarić.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Payton's checked in for the Suns. And here's Payne outside. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, what you want to see from Elfrid Payton are floor general skills on full display. Finds the open teammate. Nice.
Pass to Herter. Williams on the wing, defended by Payne. Jang gets the bucket. And we see teams that win in the regular season but can't translate that to the playoffs, Doris. What are some of the reasons that can be the case?
I mean, B.A., the first thing that comes to mind is the postseason, we know, is just a series of adjustments. We call them adjustments on adjustments on adjustments. Certainly it helps to have great shot makers. Being able to score when your first or second option is taken away, because at that point, every defense takes away your best abilities as an offensive team.
Chris Paul.
Paul against Williams. Takes a three. Phoenix grabs the miss. Right side Paul. And he lays it up and in. Paul's got 5 now.
How about the ability to knife inside the defense? Chris Paul has been outstanding as a dribble driver his entire career.
Pass to Herder. Back to Williams. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Hawks lead by 12.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Paul with it. Counted. Paul's got 4 points this quarter.
That's fantastic shot making this quarter after struggling a bit in the first.
Williams against Paul. Pass to Herder. We've got 22 seconds left in the second quarter. Back to Williams. From outside, off the mark.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Lays out. And they get it back. Down low. And so it's Atlanta earning this. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Atlanta had no problems getting going. They had the pieces in place for a nice stretch to... That's all for now.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. It's been quite a game for Chris Paul.
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
Well, he knows they're coming for him, but he's accustomed to that kind of attention, and he's quite comfortable dealing with it.
And so in the game for the Suns, they've got Jay Crowder, Elfrid Payton out there with Chris Paul. Then there's Dario Saric, and it's McGee in at the center position, locking down the middle. Clock at 2, and a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
And so it's Atlanta with it. Here's Gallinari. Hits the front of the rim and out. And for the Suns, they're shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. And Paul gets it to go.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
There is an absolute certainty that when Chris Paul stops playing basketball, he will be in Springfield in the Hall of Fame. Wherever he's been able to play, he has been able to thrive.
The Suns trailing. Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. Crowder finds Payton. Hits the trifecta. Payton's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, this is an area of his game that he's continuing to work on. Elfrid Payton's three-point shooting getting better and better.
Here's Reddish, covered by Crowder. Pass to Gallinari. Shot clock at 6 to the left side wing. And here is Williams. Shoots over Paul, and they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Some changes for Phoenix. Kaminsky, he's checked in for Saric. Johnson comes in for Crowder, and it's Shamet in for Payton. It's Shamet on the wing. Back to Paul. This one for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix. And with Paul, after some injuries early, He changed how he went about his offense.
Well, you think about him coming out of college, he was very solid athletically. Still good in that department, obviously. But the vast majority of his success comes from one of the best IQs and knowledge of the game that we've ever seen.
Williams' shot is good.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
Pass to Shaman. Up top, Kaminsky. Right side, Paul. Here's Shaman. Outside, Paul. Fires the 3. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Just a little too eager for that rebound. As a result, gets called for the over the back.
And to me, that's just a case of being too aggressive. You're out of position. Don't compound the problem by committing that foul.
Here's Paul. Pass to Johnson. Now Paul. Kaminsky with it. Here's McGee.
Well, with good lateral foot speed and his length, Gorgui Dieng has the tools to be a difference maker defensively.
They get it back. And Kaminsky gets it to go.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
There's a minute 47 left in the third. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul. Payton's checked in for the Suns. Pass to Herter. Gallinari with it. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Well, Gallinari has both the size and the finesse to finish on the interior or to get to the foul line.
And a new group getting ready for the Hawks. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Jang. Hunter comes in for Reddish. Bogdanovich has checked in for Herter. And it's Young in for Williams. Pass to Shaman. Now Johnson. Here's Shaman. Lets the 3 fly. Here's McGee. Can't hit that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. They held a 12-point lead earlier. And the Suns pushing it up now. He's off on that one. Up top, Gallinari. He's guarded by Kaminsky. Young, the pass to Gallinari. The kick to Hunter. Now here's Capella. Bogdanovich on the wing. Guarded by Payton. Pass to Young. McGee with a steal. Stolen by Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. The rebound by Payton. Phoenix has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Here's Shaman. Defended by Bogdanovich. Here's McGee. Lays it up and banks it in.
They've come into the second half with renewed focus at the offensive end, putting in a big effort.
Outside Bogdanovich. To the inside. Gallinari. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. And the Hawks lead by 5.
Confidence and composure in the paint. Danilo Gallinari from inside.
And that's not going to go. And we've reached the end of the third. Hawks ahead, up by. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the Hawks 5.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
The Hawks shooting only 39% so far in the game. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Young against Paul. 6 to shoot from deep three-point range. Here's Bogdanovich. Soft touch off the glass.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. Wide open look. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
You've got to be shot ready in this instance. On the catch, prepared to shoot. Devin Booker, yes, sir.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. And here's Hunter for three. Pure from three-point range.
No defender within 5 feet of him, just inviting him to shoot the three. That's a dangerous proposition.
Paul against Young. Paul passes to Aiden. Right side Paul. And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Inside. Stolen by Capella.
Just an unacceptable turnover. You have to know where you are on the court.
You know, I guess the only good thing about it is it didn't turn into a fast break the other way. Dead ball turnover. Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Paul with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Paul passes to Bridges. Off target with the three. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Pass to Young from deep. The shot no good. And Phoenix the other way now. To the middle. That's good from Aiden. On the assist by Bridges. Aiden's got his first points of the game.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
A good look from Bogdanovich. And Aiden pulls it down. Aiden's got 6 rebounds in the game. Young against Booker. Paul passes to Booker. And the Suns get it back. It's not going to go for him. Atlanta's gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Crowder. Bridges outside. On target from range.
Fearless, confident competitor. Bridges with the delivery.
Outside Young, and Young draws the double. Bogdanovich with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Back to Young. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And the Hawks lead by 6.
And it's even more satisfying when you answer with a 3, and it looks like they're putting the game out of reach.
Paul passes to Crowder. Booker for 3. Atlanta with a rebound. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Right side Young. Paul with a steal. Oh, got a piece of it. Hunter against Bridges. Pass to Bogdanovich. Outside Hunter. And here's Bogdanovich. Booker defending. Clock at 4. Young from long range. And Aiden pulls it down. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
2 seconds.
The Suns have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Young against Paul. Pass to Booker. To the paint. Collins comes with a double. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Atlanta with the ball. And it's Phoenix's ball. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. An easy 2 on the layup.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. And again, it's the Suns missing. Outside Young. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. And now a 10-point Hawks lead.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
He is an intimidating factor for sure. David, thanks. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. Capella Lays it up off the glass. In the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered. At the point guard position in particular, much more scoring expected than in decades past.
Yeah, you got to be a triple threat at every position, and at the point guard, it just commands so much more attention. They're the initiators of the offense. There's so many guys who are tremendous scorers that can create opportunities themselves with the ball and do it from deep range. They can play off a pick and roll and manipulate the defenses. So it has been a golden era for point guards, and it's a new way in which they play, being able to shoot that three ball, Kevin.
The three, Hunter. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. It's the Jazz's ball. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. They get it back. Conley with it. Clock at 6. Pass to Gobert. Goes back up. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
Yeah, early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way. And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. And the rejection by Collins.
Good timing defensively. Collins just up there, the long arms, and quick off the deck.
Young's shot is good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
The Jazz with another miss.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Well, you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist.
For Utah, they've gone 0 of 5 here to start the game. Rough start for them. And there's the pass to O'Neal. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Mitchell finds Gobert. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Mitchell, and Capella sends it back.
Yeah, really like the defensive focus and intensity at the start.
Here's Conley, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his all-star debut that far into his career. It had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
Now Mitchell, after the missed 3 from Trae Young.
What a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Young outside. Bogdanovich. That's for 2. They get it again.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. Now here's Conley. Bogdanovich inside. He's guarded by Collins. Conley inside the line. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Mitchell outside. He feeds it to Gobert. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
Young outside, stolen by Conley. Here's Mitchell. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. And Collins gets double-teamed. Hunter on the wing. Bogdanovich against Collins. The feed to Capella. score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
Jazz trail by 7. Mitchell outside. And he banks in the layup.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Young outside. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Hawks lead by 5. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And for the Hawks guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Mitchell outside. Fires for 3. Collins grabs the miss. Atlanta leading by 7. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. The kick out to Young. In the corner, it's Capella. Back to Bogdanovich. Pass to Young. 4 on the clock. Second chance shot. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Young's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Looking back at the 2017-18 season, Clint Capella, Brent, shot an eye-popping 65% from the field. That led the NBA.
Well, a third of his baskets were dunks during that season, so I would expect the percentage to actually, Kevin, be pretty high. And a lot of those were at the hands of James Harden at the time playing in Houston, who won the MVP that year. But he has the ability to roll and to finish. He has shown soft hands, and he plays defensively. So he's a great big you can put out to complement both sides of the floor.
Now here's Conley. Bogdanovich missing his last shot. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got 7 points.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert may get overlooked, but his coach understands what he means to the Utah Jazz. Quinn Snyder says, his presence on the floor gives us a chance. He's our most important player as far as how he anchors our team. He's the foundation. Kevin, the way they win games, that's saying something.
He is a Defensive Player of the Year multiple times. Phenomenal play. Thanks, D.A.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Collins passes to Hunter. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And now an 8-point Hawks lead. Conley against Young. Passes to Mitchell. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan. 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
And Mitchell drops them both. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
Now, here is Young. Outside, Bogdanovich. Collins trying to break free. Bogdanovich, no luck.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Gobert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Young for 3.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he be a little bit more selective tonight.
The drive by Mitchell. And the rejection by Collins.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Yeah, good job to take him right at them.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
And you also have to give them some credit for the ball movement today. Their assist numbers a little bit above average. That's impressive.
And the Hawks making a change here. Jang, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Gallinari comes in for John Collins. Kevin Herter, he's checked in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. And it's Williams in for Trae Young. Reddish, he's checked in for Atlanta. Here's Mitchell. Kicks it to O'Neal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's Gobert, putting it right back in. Gobert's got his second basket.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Now here's Williams. Now Jang. There's the dish to Gallinari. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanovic.
And Gallo uses that shot fake, and it's almost impossible for the defense not to bite. Draws him up in the air, gets the contact, and gets to the free throw line.
So Utah ends up going with the new group.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Right side, the pass to Clarkson. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
A great pass by Whiteside, hanging in that play.
It's Williams, high post. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Herter passes to Jang. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Jang's got the lead up to 8 now for the Hawks.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
And so it's Atlanta holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it.
Thanks, Kevin. Trae, you've made it look easy so far.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to a competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. At the end of one, they were able to end up. And that does it for our...
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Jazz trail by 8. And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half. On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Jang is out there, Gallinari, and it's Williams at the point guard position. Here's Whiteside, and that one drops. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Back to Clarkson. Lets it go. Off the left rim and out.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
In the corner, Herter with it. Back to Gallinari. He kicks it to Reddish. 5 on the clock. Here's Herter. Jang with a clean look. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. To the inside. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Oni passes to Gay. Right side trying to break free. Gay, that's good.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Now here's Williams. Not a lot of room. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Up top, Chang. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
For Atlanta, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Oni passes to Gay. Inside, got a piece of it. Here's Whiteside. Here's Oni. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Whiteside. Another shot. Hefty move. And a lot of contact on that one. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Reddish's shot is good.
Well, we know Reddish can sink it from the outside. For him, it's about staying confident with that kind of shot.
Pass to Oni. He dishes it to Gay. Here's Oni. He's guarded by Williams. Oni passes to Gay. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, the balance that Rudy Gay has, outstanding job at staying in control, even when getting hit.
And the pass to Herter. Kicks to Reddish. Gallinari left side. Reddish dishes to Williams. Lots of room. Ingles with the rebound.
Well, he wants that one over again, I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Clarkson passes to Gay. We've got 1:28 left to play here in the third. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Now the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
And that's where you want to feed Clint Capella, deep down on the interior part of the paint. Let him power it through.
Good. Clarkson's got his second bucket.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. Young passes to Collins. Young looking around. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Conley with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Pass to Mitchell. Looking to get it going. That shot off. Good work defensively by Capella. Hunter finds Capella. Back to Young. And the shot goes in. And the Hawks lead by 7.
Ooh, that's a sly little play as Trae Young gets inside and slips past the D.
Conley, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We come back right after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
O'Neal against Hunter. Pass to Bogdanovich. And here's Young from the arc. A rebound by the Jazz. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. A 3-pointer is right on target.
And this is what Mitchell delivers for his team. He's an efficient shooter you can rely on for buckets.
Capella kicks to Hunter. A 3-pointer, no good. And it's Conley with the ball for the Utah Jazz. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Again, Mitchell missing. Atlanta leading by 4. To the paint. Hangs. Gobert with the block. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Young against Conley. Young pass to Bogdanovich. The dunk and the folks. The coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Collins wide open, he fires, knocks down the 3-ball. And it's a 7-point Hawks lead.
Collins does a nice job there preparing for that shot using his base.
Outside Bogdanovich. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. For 3, Mitchell. Rebound by the Hawks. Collins has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Hunter. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Utah has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Bogdanovich.
And Bogdanovich, he's a seasoned veteran, comfortable having the rock in his hands when it's a big possession.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Young. Oh, good on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
The drive by Mitchell. This is to Gobert. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Hawks ball.
The Hawks leading by 5. Young outside. Pass to Hunter. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Outside Bogdanovich. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Bogdanovich has got 5 points now this quarter.
How about that touch, Bogdanovich? That time from way out.
Conley dishes to Mitchell. There's the triple. No good that time. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Young pass to Bogdanovich to the middle. Here's Collins. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Mitchell outside. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
Big-time play there from Mitchell. Remember, he's been the go-to guy since his rookie year. And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
Jacks up a three. Rebound by the Hawks.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Young pass to Hunter. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Connects from three-point range. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 9 now for the Hawks. Outside Conley. And here is O'Neal. And so the Hawks take the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was...
So off the tip, it's Miami. Now here's Lowry. Inside. Adebayo passes to Lowry.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it.
Young against Lowry. Outside Young. The three ball. Offensive rebound. Pass to Capella. And stolen by Adebayo. Now Tucker. Butler up top. On the take. And it's Butler with the jam.
What an explosive drive by Butler. He goes straight through the defense and finds a shot.
Bogdanovich on the wing. Lowry brings the double team. Back to Young. Wide open. And that one hits the back iron.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect. Jimmy Butler, one of the great two-way wings we have. Some call him the most complete wing. Hard to argue with the defense he plays. 0 for 3 now in the early going. Just a little bit out of sync.
Lowry outside. The ball's knocked loose. And they're on the run. Ooh, good chance here for Hunter. Capella finds Bogdanovich. Back to Capella. Capella draws the double. Collins outside. Pass to Hunter. Let's go with a three. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot. And with Butler in his defense, he is a menace. Brings intensity and energy every game.
Also add the versatility with who he can guard. Always a threat to come up with a steal. He's an elite defender.
He buries it from three.
Smart playmaking by Kyle, moving the ball to a guy with a good look.
Young, the pass to Hunter. Bogdanovich on the wing. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Lowry outside. Outside Robinson. Pass to Butler. Out to Lowry. Shot clock at 6. Going inside. Shoots. Here's Adebayo. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Young. Bogdanovich with it. Back to Young. Pass to Collins. Now here's Capella. Adebayo grabs the board. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Lowry with it, and it's Young picking him up. Here's Butler. Over Hunter. A nice shot by Butler.
Often delivering as much punishment as he takes. Jimmy Butler with a nice finish through contact.
Lowry against Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. A minute 31 left in the first quarter. Outside Young. 5 to shoot. Outside Bogdanovich. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him.
Wanting to keep improving as a distributor, Young knows it's his role to move the rock.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. Stolen by Young. Here's the break. Here's Hunter. And it's Atlanta scoring again.
New players entering the league sometimes don't challenge you from mid-range, but Hunter is excellent from there.
Lowry against Young. Pass to Tucker. Hey, rejected by Capella. High post Young. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Hunter finds Capella. And they take the lead.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And it's Lowry penetrating. For 3, Robinson. Atlanta with a rebound. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Capella inside. Hounded by Adebayo. Capella can't get it to go.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Hawks on top. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the Hawks here in this one?
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Winning the turnover battle here early on, and you see that reflected in the score.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5. The Hawks leading.
You have to be impressed by Bam Adebayo's playmaking. B.A., he has great vision for a big man, and he helps his team as another initiator.
Outside Young to the middle. Robinson with a steal.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Got to reward the big man for running the floor. Bam Adebayo takes all opportunities in transition.
Here's Atlanta now. They trail by 1. Lowry against Young. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. Young from long range. And he stays with it. Back to Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
And Coach Steve Kerr of the Warriors, he said Adebayo reminds him of Draymond Green.
You know the reason why, B.A., they both are elite ball handlers at the 4 position. They both anchored the defense on their team. Bam Adebayo's definitely on his way.
Bogdanovich passes to Collins. Here's Young. He's guarded by Lowry. And that's a foul called on Duncan Robinson. That's foul number 2 for him.
In the first half, you want to stay aggressive, but you also want to be careful. That is his second foul already.
Clock at 6. Hunter finds Capella. The Hawks need to get one up here. To the inside. And Collins with the slam.
What I love about John Collins, he plays with great determination, trying to impose his will.
Lowry against Young, and it's Lowry penetrating, and the layup is good off the glass. Neither side willing to relent.
That's led to 8 lead changes and a bunch of drama already.
Pass to Bogdanovich, and Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. Third team.
Atlanta with the ball. Young, the pass to Hunter. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Hunter's got 7 points in the game, and a lot made nowadays about wingspan, Smitty. Now, be honest. You're listed at 6'7". Is your wingspan more pterodactyl or T-Rex?
B.A., I love that. First of all, I'm 6'8", and my wingspan is more like just Smitty.
Atlanta ball.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Outside Bogdanovich. Outside Hunter. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Bogdanovich. From outside the arc. They get it again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And now a 3-point Hawks lead.
And their intensity has only picked up this quarter, even while holding the lead.
Pass to Robinson. Lowry against Young. Tucker up top. The 3 is up. Capella with a rebound. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And stolen by Adebayo. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
What an athlete Jimmy Butler is, getting off the ground fast to slam it down.
Lowry against Young. Outside Hunter. Down low. Here's Collins. The kick to Hunter. 4 on the clock. Pulls up. And it's Miami with a rebound.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Lowry outside. Stolen by Capella. It's a one-on-one situation. Bogdanovich against Robinson. Right side Young. And stolen by Adebayo. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. The shot by Butler, no good. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Stolen by Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. That one rolls around and rims out.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. And they kept it close, trailing by. That's all for now.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Without question, Jimmy Butler displaying his skills today.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Victor Oladipo is out there with Tyler Hero. Then there's Markieff Morris. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Strus in at the 3. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Williams misses.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Hero outside. Pass to Strus. Just 4 to shoot.
Atlanta foul. Cam Reddish. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Oladipo outside. Double team on Oladipo for the lead. And he lays it up and in. And the Heat lead by 1.
So resourceful. When Oladipo's looking for any opening, he puts in a lot of effort on offense.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Gallinari. Here's Reddish. 3 on the clock. Now here's Williams. He's guarded by Oladipo. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Oladipo outside. Here he goes. Hero on the wing. Counted from distance. Hero's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Oladipo against Williams. Pass to Reddish. Outside, Williams. Outside, Herter. Here's Jang. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst time, costly.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Out to the wing. Hero on the wing. Herter defending. Back to Dedmon. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Continues to develop as a playmaker. It's nice to see Tyler Hero create for others.
Pass to Reddish. Out left to the wing. Outside Gallinari. Here's Jang. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And so he hits both.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Oladipo against Williams. Oladipo, shot's good.
Plays with great energy. When Oladipo makes successful drives, things start to open up for the rest of his team. The former #2 overall pick in 2013, Oladipo gives you production, but he also plays with a bit of an edge.
Here's Reddish. It's rebounded by Dedmon. And no doubt, when he's rolling, Oladipo strikes fear in the hearts of the opponents.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, he's merciless on the attack. He plays with so much heart and passion. Not much fun to play against, but he's exciting to watch.
Over to the wing. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
1:02 left in the third quarter. And he dunks it down.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
Oladipo Oladipo against Williams. And the foul called on Danilo Gallinari. That's his first foul. A line change here for Miami. Here's Lowry.
Team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Hawks.
Pass to Robinson. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Adebayo. Shoots over Capella, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul of the game. The Hawks have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lowry against Young. Now Capella. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Fast break Miami. Adebayo passes to Butler. Good, and the assist goes to Adebayo. Butler's got 11 points.
Quick reflexes pay off for Butler. He gets the shot up before the defense can react.
Outside Bogdanovich. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Heat with the lead. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Hawks. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. Lowry against Young, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Lowry. 6 to shoot. Pass to Butler. Over Hunter. The shot by Butler, no good. They've been keeping things close.
And now have a chance to jump back on top, B.A.
Back to Bogdanovich. Lowry against Young. Back to Bogdanovich. Outside Young. To take the lead. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in the game, and he gets that one.
And they just continue to sharpen their offense here in the second half.
The Hawks trailing. Outside Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. Inside. And there's Collins on the assist from Young. Young's got his 5th assist in this one.
Efficient in the painted area. Collins has a purpose behind his actions.
Lowry outside. Drives to the hoop. Adebayo passes to Lowry. Back to Adebayo. Shoots over Young. And there are the Heat with another bucket.
Nice work in there by Adebayo. He sets a physical tone for this team.
Young against Lowry. Pass to Hunter. Capella with it to the paint. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Capella with a block.
Nice discipline defensively for Capella. Does a great job of contesting shots without fouling.
Bogdanovich, that's good.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
Lowry into the lane. No good there. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Collins inside. He's against Tucker. Kicks it out to Collins. Right side Young. Bogdanovich up top. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Butler on the wing. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Out to Lowry. Fires from deep. Lowry with another miss. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on P.J. Tucker. That'll be a second foul of the game. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Lowry against Young. Bogdanovich passes to Hunter. Collins right side. To tie it up. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
A proven veteran, Capella doesn't get nervous about taking big-time shots for his squad.
Lowry outside. To the middle. Money!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Stolen by Lowry. And here's Robinson. Lowry outside. Now Butler. Hunter covering. Outside Butler.
Yeah! Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
And he buries it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Incredible competitor. Trae Young always wants to be the one to take this shot.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Now Lowry. So it's the Heat taking the W in a close one. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
At Atlanta's opening lineup. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. And for Phoenix, Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. Here's Collins, and the rejection by Ayton.
Outstanding shot blocker. DeAndre Ayton off his feet in a hurry to send it back.
Down low. That shot misses. And Atlanta will go the other way with it.
DeAndre Ayton, the first pick of the 2018 draft. He was obviously the consensus #1 at the time. So hard to pass on a center like him who's got size, athleticism, and an elite vertical threat at the cup.
Just 5 to shoot. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Here's Capella. Collins passes to Bogdanovich. Tries again. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass. And that was a loaded 2018 draft class. Not just Ayton, but Doncic and Trae Young as well.
Yeah, there were some question marks early in his career about whether that was the right selection. Boy, Ayton has been a tremendous fit for them. This guy's upside is still so high.
Young looking it over. Right side, Collins. Back to Young. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Paul kicks to Booker. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Ayton against Hunter. Kicks it out to Booker. Back to Bridges. Off target from 3-point range. Hawks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Hunter finds Bogdanovich. Good work defensively by Crowder.
Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
Paul. Rebound Atlanta. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And finished off by Collins.
Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a 3, but go with the easy hoop.
Now here's Booker. Paul passes to Ayton.
2 minutes remaining.
The ball.
2 minutes.
And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Young dishes to Hunter. Young passes to Capella. Back to Young. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. To the middle. Kicks it out to Paul. Passes it to Ayton. Collins trying to break free. And Ayton the bucket on the assist by Paul.
Well, that's a determined scorer right there. DeAndre Ayton showing a little toughness on the interior finish.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Collins passes to Bogdanovich. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
The pass to Booker. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And that one's good, Ayton. The Hawks trail by 3. Young outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. Out left to the wing. Outside Collins. Shot clock at 6. Back to Bogdanovich. Buries the long-range jumper. Bogdanovich has got 7 points in the game.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Booker with it. Guarded by Hunter. Bridges shot. Good.
Well, good position, feet set. Bridges totally ready to get the shot off in catch-and-shoot situations. Nicely done.
Ball against Young. Fires the 3. Tips it. And Collins is right there.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. It's all tied in Phoenix. Let's take a quick break now. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court right now for the Hawks. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. Pass to Bogdanovich. It wasn't too long ago, Doris, that people referred to the NBA as a point guard league. Think that's still the case?
I don't, Kevin. When you look across the league right now, the best players come from across positions. You've got Giannis Antetokounmpo, not a point guard. You might describe him as a point forward, but you could describe him in many ways. Nikola Jokic, the reigning MVP, is a center, but really he's a point center. LeBron James remains one of the most dangerous guys in the league. Kevin Durant will go down as one of the great scorers in history and really a much better defender than given credit for. So no, I'd say the golden age of point guards is over.
And so it's Atlanta with it. Young pass to Hunter. His first shot coming late. No good. Shot missing. So Phoenix will take it the other way. To the inside. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, incredible finesse. DeAndre Ayton gets loose and does some work.
And Young kicks to Hunter. Releases. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And there's the call on John Collins.
First team.
That's his first foul. And here is Paul. Driving inside. Passes it to Crowder. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Now it's a 4-point Suns lead.
This is a real strength of Jay Crowder's game. Give him these looks, and he will knock them down.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work, gets the most out of his teammates, and has done that wherever he's played.
Young for 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Booker up top. He's covered by Bogdanovich. And the rejection by Collins.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. But Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
2 minutes. He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. And Hunter, here we go. Collins looking around. Young pass to Bogdanovich. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standing.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation.
And Collins has got the ball here for the Hawks. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And there's the pass to Ayton. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 4 assists in the game.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Here's Collins, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance. And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
We have got to see that sensational Mobile One block again.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Williams dishes to Reddish. Williams passes to Collins. They now take the lead. Collins has got 5 points now this quarter.
Over the course of his career, Lou Williams has really improved as a passer. That is nicely done.
Johnson outside. Out to Payne. He kicks it to Johnson. 5 to shoot. Out to the right wing. That's good from Payne on the assist by Johnson. Payne's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Williams scanning the floor. On the wing, Williams. The tray. And no good that time. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score tied. Thanks for joining us.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low, just great work.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Johnson and Saric are the 3 and the 4. Cameron Payne is out there with Landry Shamet. And it's McGee in at the 5. Williams passes to Herter. And the foul called on Cameron Payne.
Cameron Payne.
That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
And Collins gets double teamed. Pass to Herter. Hawks passing it around. 6 on the shot clock. Williams, that's good.
You've got to respect the range of Lou Williams. This guy is a threat to score from anywhere.
You know, Doris, something that doesn't get talked about enough with Williams, he is a solid playmaker.
Right. I mean, the reputation is this guy is an elite scorer off the bench historically, but he does a great job setting up the guys around him on the second unit. Solid passer, gets an outstanding number of assists night after night.
Jang the pass to Collins. The 3. Rebounded by McGee. The Suns leading. Johnson surveying the floor. Out to Saric. Plenty of space. That one falls. Coming off the Johnson feet.
Well, zero hesitation on that catch and shoot. Dario, not shy, playing confidently. Nicely done.
Outside Williams. Over to the wing. Here's Herter. Up and in on the layup.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Payne with it. He's picked up by Collins. Saric. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basketball.
Man, that's a tough call for a ref to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Hawks making a switch here. Gallinari's checked in. Williams kicks to Reddish. Pass to Herter. Gallinari wide open. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Saric, that's good.
This guy is an efficient scorer. Dario Saric knows his strengths on the offensive end and can capitalize.
Out to the right wing. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Phoenix leading by 3. Payne looking around. Williams with the steal. And here we go. Here's Herter.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Great positioning on the putback.
And a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Payne with it. In the corner. Shamet with it. 6 to shoot. Johnson right side. Ball's knocked loose. And the Hawks can't hang on to the ball. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor.
Now into the lineup for the Hawks.
The Suns have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Out to Saric. On the wing, Johnson. And slam dunk by Saric.
What I love is the aggressiveness of Dario Saric, making sure he leaves no doubt.
Now, here is Young. Payne covering. Bogdanovich wide open. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
3-point field goal.
Bogdanovich has got the game tied up here for the Hawks. Now, here's Shamet. He's covered closely. Inside. Here's McGee. Good work defensively by Capella.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
The drive by Booker. Bridges, no one around him. Sinks the three-pointer. Bridges has got 5 now.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
Passes it to Bogdanovich. Feeds to Collins. And stolen by Ayton. Bridges passes to Crowder. And Crowder jams it in.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Suns lead by. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA. And you see it right there on display.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. And so in the game for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the 3. Now here's Booker. Bridges finds Paul. And it's in there. Paul's got the lead up to 5 now for the Suns.
Now this is a comfort zone for Chris Paul. That mid-range game, you better guard it.
Here's the pass to Bogdanovich. Offline with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Rebounded by the Hawks. Young, right side, makes it off the glass. Young's got his first points of the game.
And some crafty inside play from Young, finding a way around the defense to get his shot.
Paul dishes to Booker. To the paint. And Ayton throws it down.
Ayton uses his length to his advantage. No doubt on the dunk.
Young against Paul. Pass to Hunter from downtown. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. The drive by Paul. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Paul's got 4 points now in the quarter.
There's an elusivity to Chris Paul's play. He's got the knack to get into the teeth of the defense and make something happen.
Young inside. Defended by Paul. Capella, the pass to Hunter. That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Young.
And how about Young being active and getting after it on the glass? This type of play demonstrates leadership.
Paul dishes to Ayton. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 7 rebounds in the game. And so they foul intentionally.
Chris Paul. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Young. Bogdanovich up top. Here's Hunter. The kick out to Young. Now the feed to Capella. Pass to Hunter. Shot clock at 5. Capella inside. Ayton's there.
Well, you can see DeAndre Ayton becoming more and more aware on the defensive end. He's able to challenge shots. Really good defense.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Paul left side. Passes it to Ayton. Paul dishes to Ayton. Good, and Paul gets the assist. 14 points for DeAndre Ayton.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Up again. It's good on the putback.
And what an important possession. Capella's been in that situation many times before, and he knows the drill.
Paul goes in. Bridges outside. Back to Paul. He dishes it to Ayton. Phoenix needs to get off his shot. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist by Ayton. Paul's got got 7 points here in this quarter.
He has proven that you have got to get out and contest on the three-point shot. Chris Paul is always efficient from three.
Capella kicks to Young. Back to Capella. Here's Collins. It's hauled in by the Suns. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
Crowder, the pass to Paul. Puts the move on, and the layup is good. And it's a 10-point Suns lead.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Kept alive.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable. A testament to how much he cares about his craft.
And now here comes Young leading the break. And the rejection by Eaton. A second chance effort. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.